Thank you so much for that warm round of applause. I speak for myself and my colleagues here when I tell you how thrilled and honored we are to be here to perform for you this evening at TEDxMaplewood. When I was asked to say a few words, I couldn't help but think about some important, if not profound, lessons that are found in collaboration with a chamber music ensemble that I believe can be shared a little more broadly. Again, my friends and colleagues here are some of the most world-renowned trombonists. You've probably actually heard them perform before if you've been to the New York Philharmonic or the Metropolitan Opera, a Broadway show, or even listened carefully to movie soundtracks. Everybody on this stage has spent thousands of hours working to perfect our crafts, finding our own unique sound, and everybody here has a very different sound from one another, and playing across all different musical genres. But we wouldn't have been able to play with that beautiful blended sound that you just heard right now unless each one of us didn't compromise or sacrifice a lot of actually what makes us special. I want to demonstrate that to you for a second with my friends, and we're going to play a few moments of a piece that we're going to end the evening with tonight. And to show you that just because great musicians get together at the same time in the same place to do the same thing doesn't necessarily make it collaborative, and it certainly doesn't ensure that the product is going to be beautiful. So, as you can see, everybody's going to move around here so they can't see each other very well, and they're putting earplugs in so they can't hear each other very well either. But I've asked each one of them to make sure that they play their part as beautifully and soloistically as they possibly can. Let's see how that goes. So that was interesting. If you were like me, your eyes and your ears probably darted around to each individual player. I mean, after all, there was actually some very good playing going on, but I probably don't need to tell you it lacked any kind of real cohesiveness, because what everybody was doing was the most important thing in the room at that time. So we're back in a semicircle so everybody can see each other, and I hope the earplugs are out. And we're going to perform that same piece while the musicians are going to be highly cognizant of who has the most important line and who has the supporting lines, etc. Let's hear how that sounds. In case you weren't clapping, that was better. So we all bring the sum total of our life experiences to the collaborative table, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we use those experiences in order to make real-time decisions in order to benefit the greater organization. That's what makes collaboration so unbelievably incredible. Everybody brings something completely different, but when it comes together the right way, it can be phenomenal. That's what makes collaboration in a chamber music ensemble so great, and perhaps that's a model of collaboration and leadership we need to make other areas of our life great as well. So it's our normal as musicians to be prepared to give of ourselves when we get together to collaborate. That idea of stepping back and accompanying and supporting somebody else taking the lead instead of fighting for that is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, of confidence, of leadership, and of a desire to be part of something far bigger than ourselves. That's our normal as musicians. And I wonder what life would be like if that was our normal as a society. We're going to finish the evening by playing a piece by Johann Sebastian Bach, a Passacaglia in C minor, originally written for pipe organ over 300 years ago. And everyone on the stage here has a very small yet crucial task of representing the fingers or the hands or even the feet of the organist who is supposed to originally be performing this piece. So I hope you enjoy watching us collaborate for you. And again, thank you so much for having us here this evening. All right.